Hello, Intuitives Radio Collective. We're back with another video. This one is not a deep dive, it was just an energetic check-in. And, yes. So, the first message that I heard before I even pressed record was that, some of you are done with love, but love is not done with you. So, yes, it is another love reading because those are the cards that came out, when I pulled for the energetic check-in. So a lot of you are, which makes sense because we're moving into the spring. So a lot of you are going to be um, either dating soon or just getting to know others on a more romantic, personal, intimate level, right? And so that's what's coming, which makes sense because we are, moving into the season where people start pairing up is what I wanted to say. Anyway. So yes, we're moving into the season of moving things that no longer serve us out the way and bringing in things that we have been cultivating from within. So right, that makes sense. So we're moving energetically, and this is regardless of what's going on like around you, right? But we're not weird. You're weird, whatever. The energy that's here is the energy that's here is an energy of moving out of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and moving from something that no longer serves you. I'm not sure if it ever did serve you, but it no longer serves you, moving into something that you have really been like working on within, right? So whatever you've been working on within yourself is now coming into fruition, and it's now showing itself because you're now pushing or kicking. Also, you're kicking out older energies, people, places, things that do not do it for you anymore. So that's the overall message. 237 on the timer. But for in terms of you guys' energy specifically, we have the Eight of Swords reversed to the King of Swords reversed. So this tells me that you are moving away, or you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to maybe a person who so we have the let me break it down even more. We have the Eight of Swords, right? And in reverse, this is almost like you kind of it's almost like you kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, you moving away from certain things that just, it's like you coming out of this mental energy, right? So the Eight of Swords upright is feeling trapped. It's feeling stuck. You don't see a way out of whatever it is, and you feel like you're just down this path and you can't get out, right? But in reverse, this is the energy of releasing. And so this is the energy of you're no longer feeling trapped. You have found the solution within yourself to solve your own problem, and you are recognizing your inner power to pull you out of any situation that you do not want to be in. Okay, so that's what it is. And because we have the King of Swords in reverse here, it feels like whatever it is that you're moving away from is an energy that perhaps this is someone who uses their in when we get the King of Swords in reverse energy, this is someone who uses their intelligence and they use their prowess for all the wrong reasons. So you're moving away from this energy. You're moving away from someone who maybe they have the gift of gab. Is still someone who uses their who is very good with their words, and so maybe they had the gift of gab, and they used it to, instead of bring forth light, they used it to punch down on people, right? So this is someone who used their mental sharpness, their um their intelligence, their their words, and even their actions. Well, first they use their words and they use their gift of gab to punch down on people, and then come in with sneaky action. So this is someone whose words don't match their actions. Whatever this is, you're moving away from this energy, and it's just very convoluted. Like, you're moving away from this convoluted, I want to say person, because at this point it is the king of swords in reverse. So this is the energy that's representative of a person, right? Especially when I see it like this, and it's you're moving away from. So you're moving away from this person who genuinely, maybe they didn't have the best intention for you, or maybe their intention was to keep you stuck in this place, in this mindset, in this mode. But you broke free and you decided to move away from that, because it's almost as if you realize, I am not stuck here. I don't have to, right? And maybe not in those exact words, but there's something that you realize that you did not have to put up with in a situation. It's almost like you realize, wait, I want more for myself. So you you're coming out of this energy, and it's, well, I keep hearing kicked out again. It's like maybe you kick this energy out of your space, of your life, of just your getting too close to you again, right? So this is something that you kicked to the curb. Because, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, that was the rest of the sentence. This is something that you've kicked to the curb, right? And because you have done that, now you're being met with a whole entire different energy. Do you see how we go from the Eight of Swords in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, you coming out of this situation of this energy that did not serve you, that maybe played with your mind, because again, we have the swords and the sword. This is someone who really played in your head, or played with your mind. This is someone who and that's another quality of the King of Swords in reverse. This is someone who likes to play mind games, but so they have the upper hand or leverage. So whatever mental games this person was playing, it left you in this position, right? And you see how she's all curled up, and it's like she doesn't upright. Well, upright, upright. She's curled up, and she's in this position, and it's like she doesn't know how to get out. But you've overcame that, and you actually got out of that mental space that this person was trying to hold or keep you stuck in. And now you've called in, because you did that. It's like you've energetically aligned yourself with something more. You've energetically aligned yourself with a person. Because this is you walking away from walking away from one person, and encountering, because you did that, encountering genuine true love with another person. And this person is the King of Cups. This is someone who's very emotionally stable. They're emotionally open. They are very good with their emotions, and they're in tune with their emotions, and they do not use their emotions to get over on people, right? This is someone who is very mature. And then you have the Lover. So this also tells me that this is destined, or this is something that is definitely set in motion by the powers that be. They definitely align this for you, because it's you deserve it, right? For overcoming this, and deciding, for breaking through this cycle, and this completely shattering it and seeing straight through it. It's like you're now being rewarded with genuine, true, and authentic love. And this person is going to be very protective over you, and I say that because if you look here, we have like the way, it's just the energy that I'm picking up on, right? So this person is going to be very protective over you, and very nurturing, very loving. Perhaps they might be intimidating to people on the outside, but to you, it's an entirely different person. This person is very gentle with you. They're very soft with you. It's maybe the words that they use with you, or the verbiage that they use with you is definitely, this is someone who's going to take care of your heart, right? So they the way they talk to you, the way they speak to you, the way they are with you, it is very gentle. And you're getting this because you've manifested it. Because you've again done the inner work that was necessary for you to cut this energy completely and move into something more stable and definitely softer for you, right? And so also, this is like a wish being granted. I see the magician as a wish being granted. So maybe while you were in this situation where you couldn't see a way out, you just kept, maybe there was something you kept praying for, or something you kept asking for, in terms of a person that what you desire when it comes to your romantic partner. And it's like all of that was heard and it's being granted, right? So your wish is being granted in terms of the kind of romantic partner you desire, someone who's going to fulfill you um, emotionally and nurture those those feelings and nurture that heart, that beautiful big heart that you have. And it's coming because you literally, again, Eight of Coins, you put in the work, right? And you you dug deep internally, and it caused you to dig deep externally and maybe look around and decide what it is that you want for yourself. And so because you did the inner work and you aligned yourself, meaning you cut certain things, because you did the inner work and you let that inner work shine through on the exterior in terms of your actions in the physical world. And so you started maybe cutting out energies, cutting out people, habits, whatever it is, mindsets, which allowed you to see yourself out of this place. And the advice that the divine has for you is that it's coming. It's something that you've manifested, so accept it in its entirety and just enjoy it. You're being called to enjoy it because it is something that also leads to a great uh a great line of success and abundance. And that's something, the start of this is definitely gonna lead to some sort of generational success and definitely wealth, because we have the 10 of Coins as and a solid family as well. So you've manifested this, you called it in, and you're being called to now just relax while it comes to you, because it is coming to you. And no matter what, it's coming to you. So just relax and accept it, and you know allow yourself to enjoy the things that you've manifested for yourself. So with that being said, 14:16 on the time. With that being said, this all for this energetic check-in for you guys, and I will see you in the next video. If anything resonated, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, so that I can continue to give you accurate messages that apply for you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.